morning. I'm Jason Reynolds with Vista Ridge Football Booster Club. We're here for the first edition of the Coach Vincent Coaches Show. It's brought to you by the Vista Ridge Football Booster Club. We're excited about the new website that we're on right now. We do this on a weekly basis and sometimes during the spring. And Coach Vincent's going to sit and talk to us, keep us up to date on some of the events that he's doing. Coach Vincent's not only the head football coach, but he's our athletic administrator. Group had a lot of fight. What are you seeing in our upcoming varsity this year?
Well, probably one of the best off seasons that we've had so far since I've been at Vista Ridge. A lot of it is due to the fact that the kids, I know they understand what we expect in the off season. The strength and conditioning has been incredible. They have fought through all of the, what we call phase 2 of our off season, which is really the hardest. It's the closest thing to a boot camp that we have in our off season, and these kids have handled it as good as any group that we've had.
What are your feelings on the offense and defense this year?
Well, offensively we have one of the, with the exception of losing Damon Cowart, he's a really good offensive lineman. We have all of our linemen coming back have had at least some type of game experience, so we're excited about the experience we have at the offensive line. And because of the injuries we had last year, a lot of our younger players had to play, so we've got receivers that have played that are coming back. Our quarterback position, there'll be a competition at that spot in the spring. Our running backs, we feel like we got 4 guys that can carry the ball on offense. So offensively, we feel like we got a lot of good weapons coming back for our offense. Defensively, we've got to replace a defensive line. We do have a couple of those guys coming back, and we're excited about those guys coming back. We got a couple holes to fill at linebacker with the 2 guys I mentioned earlier, but really excited about the candidates we have there. And our secondary, again, because of the injury situation, a lot of young guys had to play. So we've got some experience coming back in our secondary, and really excited about our kicking game. We got kickers coming back in our kicking game. We've got some great special forces type kids in this group of seniors and juniors and sophomores that understand. They love running down on kickoffs. They understand our punt game. So we're excited about that part of our game also.
Outstanding. Once again, this Coach's Show is brought to you by the Vista Ridge Football Booster Club. We're talking to Coach Vincent if you just joined us.
But one of the best things that 7-on-7 does for our program is it develops ball skills. It develops coverage skills. It helps our DBs and our wide receivers. And one of the best connections we've made with our middle school program is the Monday Night Football in May that we do with our middle school football. It's a chance, we have high school kids and dads that volunteer to help coach those kids, so there's a great connection between Vista Ridge and Henry Middle School and those younger players. And of course, we get our high school 7-on-7. It starts in June. We have a big tournament the same weekend, our big football weekend around Memorial Day. We have a big tournament. Our tournament season kicks off then, and then our league will be through the Tuesday nights in June. We rely a lot on our booster club to help us with certain things that our players need. I really want to talk about that weekend because that's a big football weekend for our Ranger community. And we kick that. We have a spring game, our black and red spring game. It kicks off Friday night. It kicks off the weekend of festivities. Our spring game is on May the 25th. It kicks off at 7 o'clock. There's a lot of things for kids and families. It's a lot of great food and a lot of great football, and it's an exciting night for us to display what we've learned through our spring football program. And then that Saturday we have our 7-on-7 tournament with Round Rock ISD over at Kelly Reeve Stadium. And if you want to watch some of our older guys compete in 7-on-7, that's a great chance for you to see some of our Ranger football players. But then the golf tournament, what a great community builder that's been. We had a great turnout last year. And it's also on Memorial Day. It's a great day for us to honor our veterans. And last year we had a veteran speak at it, and it also was a chance for guys to come out and play golf, support our program. Great food, and Avery Ranch does a great job. And it's a great venue for our community to have a golf tournament. The two biggest fundraisers that our booster club has to concentrate on, we want to raise as much money as we can through our golf tournament, through people sponsoring holes, through people playing. We also are trying to get our membership, our ad program going, and those are the 2 biggest things with our booster club. I ask our kids to do a big fall, and we try to minimize the number of fundraisers we do. And all of that money goes back to our kids. We're gonna spend that money on our kids. It has helped us upgrade our video and audio situation. Our video editing system has never been better. It's been a great tool to help our kids. We've been able to help with our off-season equipment and our weight room equipment. You know, when the school starts getting to that 8 and 9 year old mark, some of the original equipment, it starts breaking and different things like that. So we have to upgrade. We've been able to do a lot of really neat things for our kids in that department, and it's really a thank you from our kids to our booster club for that. And this show is another great example of our booster club stepping up and really and sponsoring this show is another great example of what we're doing with our booster club.
All right, and once again, that spring game, Coach, when's that gonna be again?
Our spring football game is gonna be May 25th,
Okay.
and then we got our Memorial Golf Tournament on the 28th.
All right, spring game, bring your young ones. We have a lot of things. Last year was amazing. We had a halftime mascot race. We had Bush's Chicken out there. Had a whole bunch of fun stuff. We had our community business out there sitting up, handing out some of their novelties, telling you about what they do, how they're involved with our program. We have lots of good food. This year we're gonna have some smoked turkey legs for another cause.
It's called Smiles for Sammy. Sammy is one of our coaches lost a daughter with special needs this last year, and all the money that they're raising is going towards a new park that they are designing for special needs kids in Williamson County. And so we're surrounding that weekend. We are also in conjunction with them trying to help raise money for that park. We have various people that have interest in our community in this, and especially it's near and dear to our heart because of our coaching family. But I'm really excited about joining with them and helping with Smiles for Sammy that weekend also.
Outstanding. It's good that our boys are giving back and paying attention to the community. I know it's one of the tenets of Coach Vincent's program is to get the boys involved, a little volunteerism, so we're gonna pay that kind of forward. We're gonna have some smoked turkey legs there, and come out and eat you a turkey leg, and it goes to a good cause. I guess that's it, unless you have anything else to say, Coach.
No, just appreciate our Booster Club for sponsoring our show, and looking forward to a great 2012 season. Our schedule's coming out with the new realignment, got a great schedule and ready to get started.
All right, from Vista Ridge High School, it's Jason Reynolds, Coach Vincent. Thanks for joining our Coaches Show, and we'll see you on the field.